Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, man. Welcome to Beyond Classic Rock. Today, got a concept album coming your way, man. This is a continuation album. We are featuring Kamelot, and this is the Black Halo. It's a follow-up album continuing the story from Epica. And man, I tell you, this shit could be turned into a really awesome video, movie, series, something like that. Kind of like what I think it's the Disney Plus channels are doing with all of the superhero stuff. It's like a string of really, really cool little movies in TV series form. They should be doing something like that with a story like this, man. Really, really excellent story about the demon Mephisto, who has really become popular in the last, I would say, decade for whatever reason. Anyway, with that said, let's check this out. Before I do, though, I want to give a shout out and a thanks to Jennifer Mira. Jennifer, thanks, man. I appreciate this. I think you're one of those people who knows how much I dig concept albums. And I don't know, man, in my opinion, it just takes a certain amount of insight and a creative edge to be able to do a really good concept album. And this so far has been really cool. Epica, and I'm sure that the Black Halo is going to be the same. So, without further ado, man. Kamelot, the Black Halo. Let's get it. It's a full album, we're going all the way through, man. Cheers, baby.
Distant, 'cause when you're lost, I am sorry there to share your grief. Wailing your sorrow is only my way to comfort you. Waiting for tomorrow, your lonely I need, your solitude. I speak of the truth.
Oh, you're just
Now
going to
tell
take
me
advantage.
all about your pain, down to the detail. Don't say it loud. Your fragile heart frees my contempt. Wailing your sorrow is only my way to comfort you. Waiting for tomorrow, your lonely I need, your solitude. I speak of the truth.
Their musicianship is awesome, isn't it? Clear, tight, crisp, great amounts of thunder.
Chase the heathen call, we belong, you and
These pauses.
I. You listen, you know, you deny.
going on there, Ben? Much of Mephisto.
Exceptions last eternally. Every move you make creates your destiny. I've come to soothe my sorrow. Inhale your breath as black as the seal of my soul. Cause when the lights are down, there's no more to say. Love is the real pain, and eternal revolution in my mind. When the lights are down, you're so far away. Tell me your real name. In the silence of the darkness we unite. Without exceptions last eternally. Every move you make creates your destiny. What can protect me from the past?
Every move
All
you
the
make
things that
creates
I
your
have done. She told me, and then she was gone. But when the lights are down, there's no more to say. Even the shadows were the last of my illusions made of stars. 'Cause when the lights are down, she'll take me away. Tell me her real name, and in death will live the love we never had. Oh, come on, you faithful, beneath the moon. Beneath the moon, into the finest one, marching
I think he's having visions of Helena, his previous love. In his mind, he's reunited with her. I think Mephisto can reunite them. I think that's what he's doing.
Cause when the lights are down, there's no more to say. Love is the real pain, and eternal revolution in my mind. 'Cause when the lights are down, she'll take me away. Tell me her real name, and in death will live the love we never had.
That was a sudden stop.
Merely the sound of your voice made me believe that you were her. Just like the river disturbs my inner peace. Once I believed I could find just a trace of her beloved soul. Once I believed it was all, then she smothered my beliefs. One cold winter's night, I may follow her voice to the river. Leave me for now and forever.
not falling for Mephisto's illusions of Helena. That's the illusion of Helena still trying to mess with him. It's not working. I love that sound the sample's making.
Somewhere in time I will find you and love you again, like the winds with the earth. Somewhere in time when no vultures are left to defend, you've fallen deep. I was a liar in every debate. I ruled the forces that fueled your hate. When the cold in my heart leaves, it comes to an end. Quietly I'll go to sleep.
Okay, that's the song. For a minute there, I thought something was going on outside.
If my soul could revive from my carnal remains, what does it matter to me? If it all fades to black, if I'm born once again, and no one really is free, how could I be condemned for the things that I've done? If my intentions were good, I guess I'll never know. Some things under the sun can never be understood. How can we believe in heaven? Human reason counters all ideas of soul society. My life is just a fragment of the universe. I know there must be more than I can see. In the dark we're the same, in the concept of time. We're like a grain in the sand, and we strive for the flame as if death was our aim. 'Cause we cannot understand
I heard a child in the background. Is he envisioning his perfect life? Is that what it is?
How could I be condemned for the things that I've done? If my intentions were good, I guess I'll never know. Some things under this sun can never be understood. How can we believe in heaven? All for one and one for all. Ideas of soul society. Our lives are just a fragment of the universe and more. There may be more than we can see.
Is this the same song or is it the next? This is the next song.
Sub sole nihil novi est, ad aspera, per aspera. Quaerite prime regnum Dei, ante bellum memento mori.
I didn't understand all that, but it sounds like he's trying to find a balance, a quiet place away from Mephisto's influence.
Once my life was plain and clear. I recall once my ignorance was bliss. Nightfall came like a serpent's kiss to my troubled mind. Why, oh why, my God, have you abandoned me in my sobriety? Behind the old facade, I'm your bewildered child. So take me across the river wide. Binding promises were made on my soul, grand illusions led astray. Ice cold winds swept my heart away, bring me back to you. Why, oh why, my God, have you abandoned me in my sobriety? Behind the old facade, I'm your bewildered child. So
That's a nice ballad.
Pushing for the limit of sanity. Pushing for the surface so I can breathe. Darkest of night for us all, but some days I feel the light crawling down the skeleton walls. Some of this pain is so subjective, but what was I to do? Some of this pain will always stay deep and true. I left her with a warning, without protection. 'Cause the human nature has its ways with lust. When her back against the wall, she crumbled. Just a minute more would save her life, and even so, part of me puts its sunlight. Some of this pain is so subjective, but what was I to do? Some of this pain will always stay deep and true. Some of this pain is so subjective, but what was I to do? Some of this pain will always stay deep and true. I see her shame in my desire. It all took place too soon. Some of these wounds will always bleed over you, over you.
It's gone through that transition of change. Going back to that hallowed place is not as easy. Mephisto's got claims in you, huh?
system's sympathy. I get restless over pity smiles. Some precaution wouldn't harm my history if I had the will to wait a little while. You cut the silence like a knife. You know I can't repent for wrong. Light falling over me. Sail on where the shadows hide. Moonlight crawling down on me. Just like you could not compete with my pride. Compensation for a misconducted life. Is it way too much to ask? Hard to wake up with your heart and soul deprived. When the morning comes to second to your last, you cut the silence like a knife. At the edge of my last defense, you cut the silence like a knife. You know I won't repent for wrong. Light falling over me. Sail on where the shadows hide. Moonlight crawling down on me. Just like you could not compete with my pride.
He's having a back and forth with Mephisto.
Shine on silver from the sky into the night. Gaia shivers, and I need your bleeding light. Light falling over me. Sail on where the shadows hide. Moonlight crawling down on me. Just like you could not compete with my pride. Falling over me. Sail on where the shadows hide. Moonlight crawling down on me. Just like you could not compete with the pride.
He's coming to his senses.
C'era una volta un uomo con gli occhi verso la luna e si chiedeva, verrà presto l'amore e che altro esiste in un cuore gelato tranne il pensiero di un assassino molto silenzioso.
I'm gonna have to go back and get an interpretation for that. It's like the calm before the storm, I guess.
Come wind, come snow, come winterland. I have resigned myself to death. Come will to show the hidden hand. So I can pull my final breath. You could take me higher. So you said I trusted you. I may be a liar, but betrayal lies on you. I can feel where the journey ends. Final call for last events. Darkness come tonight. I have no fear watching darkness come alive.
It's like I got nothing else to lose. Let's go. It's getting up in Mephisto's face.
I possess a power of survival in the cold. Life is like a flower as it stumbles out of fall. We don't know when the time has come. This is where I will linger on. Darkness come tonight. I have no fear watching darkness come alive. You are the stories I've been told. Nothing can take my breath away. Come alive. Life takes you back from silver gray. Darkness come tonight. I have no fear watching darkness come alive. You are the stories I've been told. Nothing can take my breath away. Life takes you back from silver gray.
That was powerful. That would make a great video, that song. Nothing ever bonus.
Here we are under the same old sun. a well of youth until it breaks your heart. You took me higher than the mountains I had climbed. You waited all your life for me. You left me all alone behind, but we'll meet again. We will meet again. All alone.
He's going through his spiritual delusions and his self-doubt and his the direness of his situation. He's got nothing. He's got to face judgment from God. He doesn't have his love.
They say that faith is all you need to stay forever young. What you sow is what you reap. A sense can be undone. How can we trust them once again? They used to tell us lies, and their voices will sustain. 'Cause nothing ever dies.
He's challenging everything he's ever been told and taught.
Wants to separate the world we know from our beliefs, and who sees only black and white, distinguish loss from sacrifice. Someday we may come to peace with the world within ourselves, and I will await you until I close my eyes, close my eyes, close my eyes. picture us, but you're not the only who must pretend we're a second in time. We're the last in the line of the prey that walks the earth. Good and evil combined. I am the god in my own history.
That's how nature is made. Good mixed with bad.
Come to me. Sometimes I wonder where the wind has gone. Sometimes I wonder how we leave alone. When you close your eyes, mementos of summer retrieves your mind. Like a breath of afternoon cleans the air. When the winter blows, you're glad you remember. You really try, and it comes to an end. Even winter and fall, and we all have our beliefs. Pray for mercy for all.
So it's Helena trying to sway him one way. Mephisto's trying to sway him another way. She's more like an agent now of God, like an angel now. He's still got lots of delusion. This so reminds me of a novel that I once read, Piercing the Darkness. Same subject matter. it shifts all over, doesn't it? Got you thinking all kinds of things. What kind of emotions he's going through.
Someday we may come to peace and reach beyond, behind the lines. And I will await you until I close my eyes. Close my eyes. Close my eyes.
Life has never been better than it is right now. And finally, while I still have your attention, I want to wish you all a happy new year.
What is this? Is he waking from a dream? Walking in the snow?
Happy New Year.
Beginning. I'm lost right here. There's a disconnect. I'm not following the story anymore.
Songs of pain and soothing lullabies. Songs of happiness, some that make us cry. One song we share, the cross we all bear. One that segregates, the one that unifies. No one ever denies. If once given life, we must die. So bow down with me, with some are fated to fall, and leave your hatches on hate. Bow down with me, and sing the saddest of all, the song we often
It's as if they're like being preached to about the generalities of what happened. It's like a sermon thereafter or something. This is like a recap of the story. The main idea and the lessons.
Life, right or wrong, a seed we never sow. sacrifice. If not yet another spring.
Yeah, this song is definitely outside of the story, and it's like a recap of the main idea and the main things to remember and learn. All right. That really, it's a really, really good cap on the whole story. Good structure. Yeah, man. This is the story. This is what happened. And this is what you should take away from it. This is the lesson. This is what the overall big message is, you know? Really excellent story. Damn. You got to turn this shit into a series, man, into a movie or something. It's just too good. Really excellent storyline. And the subject matter, like I was saying to you guys, I remember reading this book, man, Piercing the Darkness, and it was about spiritual warfare. And demons are over here, angels are over here, humans are in the middle, and there's a tug of war going on for their soul. And they use all different manner of tactics to get the advantage on the other side, you know. And it's kind of like this, you know, all of the little things that Mephisto was doing, visions of Helena and all of these different things to sway him over to win his soul. Very, very much the same in this novel I was reading, man, Piercing the Darkness. I know there's another novel in that series called, I think it's called The Present Darkness, or This Present Darkness, Frank Peretti. And oh man, I couldn't put that book down, let me tell you. So listening to this song, or listening to this album, the whole series, the whole 2 albums, it's giving me little flashbacks of that novel that I read. This is really, really good work, man. I tell you, the musicianship, first off, is on point. Lots of really good thunder. It slows down, goes into the little valleys, and, you know, you get an idea of the feeling and the emotions that he's going through. That feeling of being a feather in the whirlwind, being bewildered, and then you've got an enemy who's pushing all of your buttons, and he knows where you are, you don't know where he is. Man, what a tumultuous life for this poor dude. And in the end, he dies. Hopefully with more clarity and awareness than what he had while he was alive. That's kind of like the impression I'm left with. And then that recapping song in the end there, it's like, I don't know, a priest or a pastor on a Sunday morning kind of giving you a recap after you're looking at a story from the Bible, something like that. One of my favorite stories from the Bible, and I always paid attention in Sunday school, was the story of Job. How Job was this great rich person, and God and the devil, they were having this conversation, and the devil said, yeah, you know, just a moment of temptation or a moment of struggle and strife, and your servant Job, your wonderful servant that you hold him in such high esteem, he's gonna curse your ass. And God said, oh yeah, do your worst, right? And the devil just totally ransacked Job's life. And in the end, Job did not curse God. He did not, do all of those things that the devil said that he would. And in return, the Lord gave Job, not only restored his life, but gave it to him tenfold. That was his reward. So these stories in these two albums, man, it makes me think of all of those things. Really, really cool stuff. This is the shit that we got to be making movies and TV shows out of, man, not regurgitating the same old crap. I mean, just the other day I heard that there's going to be like another Lord of the Rings, another Magnum PI, another, it's all the same shit being regurgitated, man. Come up with something really, really interesting and original like this, or do the entire Greek God series, all of the great stories of the Greek, and not just the popular ones like Hercules and Perseus, but there's just so many other stories. Do a series about Medusa before she became Medusa, and her life before that, and her sisters, and all of that story. Greek mythology runs deep, 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 man. Do stories about that. Do a whole series. What the hell is Hollywood doing today? Anyway, I can go off on a rant, but I won't. Let's focus on Kamelot, man. There's a lot of construction going on outside there. Sorry about that. And you're going to be hearing voices and some noise and stuff like that. So, actually, you know what? They're right outside my window. So give me a sec. Let me close the window, see if that works. Okay, that should be a little bit better. So, man, first the band and then the album. So, Kamelot. Kamelot is an American power metal band from Tampa, formed by Thomas Youngblood in '87. The Norwegian vocalist Roy Kahn joined for the album Sage Perilous and shared songwriting credits with Youngblood until his departure in April of 2011. On June 22, 2012, Youngblood announced on their website that their new vocalist would be the Swedish singer Tommy Kervik, who was first featured on Kamelot's album Silverthorn as the main vocalist, co-songwriter, and lyricist. As of 2021, Kamelot had released 12 studio albums, 3 live albums, 2 live DVDs, and 20 music videos. I gotta check out their music videos. Alright, so Black Halo. Black Halo is the highly acclaimed 7th full-length album by American power metal band Kamelot. Through Steam Hammer Records. It's a concept album inspired by Goethe's Faust. Continuing the story introduced in Epica 2003, it's the second and final record in Kamelot's 2-part rock opera about Ariel, a character based on Heinrich Faust. Epica tells part 1, while the Black Halo tells part 2. The album was released on vinyl in the spring of 2009, along with Ghost Opera in 2007. So, plot. Continuing from Epica, Ariel is still stricken with grief and sorrow over Helena's death. With Ariel's will nearly under Mephisto's total control, the fallen angel brings Ariel a beautiful young woman named Marguerite, who looks and speaks like Helena. Ariel seduces Marguerite, and the two sleep together, which completes Mephisto's manipulation of Ariel. Okay, I didn't catch that. I thought that he was just having a vision of Helena. Okay. The morning after, Ariel regains his memory, breaking Mephisto's control over him, and comes to his senses. He apologizes to Marguerite and explains his story, begging her to leave, but saying that they might meet again someday. Ariel leaves Mephisto and wonders how all the pain he has caused could come about as a result of his good intentions in searching for the answers to the meaning of life. He concludes that it's impossible to find these answers on earth and that they must lie in heaven. Realizing that his sins have prevented him from entering heaven, he begs God for forgiveness, but hears no sign from him. Heartbroken, he realizes that he will never be able to reunite with Helena, nor find the answers he seeks. He looks back on the suffering that he caused to everyone he knows and concludes that it can never be undone. With this, Ariel prompts himself into action and decides to confront Mephisto. He crosses the river and approaches Mephisto's castle. Resigning himself to death, he approaches Mephisto. Ariel denounces him as traitorous and evil. He cuts his ties to Mephisto and resolves to live a good life like Helena did, even though his sins have damned his soul to hell anyway. Wow. Ariel states that humanity will always struggle with the very questions that Ariel's been trying to answer throughout his journey. This prompts him to a sudden realization that love is the ultimate answer to life, and that the true love between himself and Helena was thus a part of it, even before he left on his quest. He knows now that even having found his answer, he will never be truly satisfied, and that his free will allows him to create his own meaning of life and his own destiny. With his questions finally answered, he comes to a state of transcendental understanding and sublime joy, so strong that he wishes to linger at that moment forever. This moment of total satisfaction brings into effect the contract that Ariel made with Mephisto, and thus his soul now belongs to the fallen angel. As Ariel's soul begins to leave his body, Mephisto prepares to claim it. However, Helena intercedes to God on Ariel's behalf. Since Ariel has rejected all evil, even in the face of certain damnation, he has redeemed himself, and God allows him to enter heaven with Helena. Mephisto, his bet with God lost, wails as he is cast into hell forever. Wow. What a story, man. Could you imagine this on the big screen? With the story over, it's revealed that Ariel's tale is a playset for a New Year's Eve festival, similar to the framing device of Goethe's Faust. Okay, so that's what I was hearing afterwards, and I was wondering what the hell all of that was about. Okay. The festival ends with a tribute to tragedy, comedy, and the cyclical nature of life. Wow, very good, man. I'm telling you, somebody who is paying attention, who's listening, put this shit on screen, man. Turn this story into something that you can capture in the form of a movie or a really, really good TV series. Like I was saying, this would be really, really cool, man. I'm telling you. Much better than all of that regurgitated stuff that we're watching on TV these days. All right. With that said, this was a long ass reaction, man. The reaction part, just listening to the whole album, was over an hour. So I've definitely scalped down the review portion. Anyways, man, I'm going to bounce y'all. So thanks very much, Jennifer. I appreciate this. This was really, really cool. Concept albums, man, just totally up my street. I'll listen to all the concept albums that's out there for sure. Anyways, yeah, so coming up, Sasha, Caden, voiceover, Joshua, got reactions I got to hit up for you folks. And as well, I don't know if I told you guys this, I've got a new channel, Relax, Chill, and Unwind. It's called RCU. Check it out. It's in the links in the description. If you want to hit your day up with something positive, just check that out. A couple of minutes of a good positive read will definitely set a good tone to carry you throughout the day with something nice in your head. Anyways, man, with all that said, I'm out. So have a good one. Take care. And yeah, you'll see me tomorrow. Peace.